Well, it's November 12th. It's opening day of rifle season for the Central North Carolina region. And I must say I'm fired up, man. This week has been really good. I hadn't hunted this week, but my Tactacam has got me really fired up. There's been some good bucks that work in this area. There's one a pretty 9 or it was 8 that was in here yesterday morning. He was my target deer, but a couple of nights ago, an absolute stud of an 8-point showed up. I think he's just chasing does. I only got a couple pictures of him, but he is a stud. I'm willing to say, it's hard to judge by pictures, but he's probably a 140 class deer, maybe bigger. Never seen him before. Don't know where he came from, don't know where he went, but I sure hope he comes back. Anyways, we got in here, got set up this morning. It's hot. It's like 70 degrees, and I put my thermals on, and when I got to the woods, I had to strip them babies off because I was sweating. But most of the stands in the club are full. On the other side, we got Donald, Jacob, and Mitchell. They're all hunting this morning. I'm the lone wolf on this side, so I don't know. We're gonna sit it out, brave this hot weather, and hopefully one of these shooter deer come through, man. I'm pretty fired up about what I've been seeing this week on the camera. A lot of chasing, a lot of big bucks, a lot of nice deer moving around this week. So hopefully, that continues, and we'll get an opportunity this morning or today sometime. Well, it's about 7:15. I ain't had a lot of luck, but Mitchell just got on the board across the road with a beautiful, beautiful 10-pointer. God, it's such a beautiful deer. Man, he was so tore up. He couldn't even hardly talk, but man, the deer moving this morning, man. I'm tore up for him. I just want to get out of the stand and go over there and look at him, but we're going to sit here and see if we can't get one of our own, man. I just so happy that we were able to break the ice this year in the Sandy Bottom Hunt Club. I'm telling you, he sent me a few pictures, and this deer is a stud. So I'm happy for him. Eventually, when we get done hunting, we're going to go take a look at him, but for now, I'm going to try to wait out and see if I can't get one for myself. It's getting on up into the morning now, and seen a few deer, you know. Crazy. I seen that spike. He's been fighting, man. His eyeballs is hanging out of his head. I've never seen anything like that in the woods. I've witnessed firsthand, but it just goes to show how tough these animals really are. And, something else a little bigger than him got a hold of him, but he seemed to be doing pretty good, so I let him go. And of course, a big doe come in, probably, I don't know, about 9 o'clock, and I was hoping, you know, that there's gonna be a buck behind her, but she was really, really skittish, which tells me they're chasing, but she was just very alert, very skittish, and most deer that come in here don't act like that, so I don't know what the deal with that was, but like I said, it's getting on up into the morning, and things are really kind of quieted down, so we're fixing to get packed up and get over here and see this stud that Mitchell killed. Where's he at, down there?
He's over there.
Are you excited?
Man, I took it to death.
You know you gotta tell this story, right, when we get down here.
There I was. Let me see where the stand.
Yeah, I seen you stand.
Yeah, there he is. Here we are. Let me see where's
The
that.
deer come out there, didn't he?
Hang on just a second. Let me get him real quick.
Well, he was calling me when I was talking to Jeff. Jacob was, anyhow. I gotta get these things.
Just cut it off just a second.
Amateur over here, I ain't got the camera out of focus. See the happiness.
What about the second one?
Huh?
What about the
I had
second
Doe coming there that you called me.
That's the only one I've seen. That.
All right, Mick, lead us the way.
I seen this little old bitty scrub head. He walked out and I thought, look, it's a spike. Hey, I said,
A while ago.
This morning,
hey, look, I sat at the deer stand, it's over here, and there was a doe. She came somewhere right through here, and I just by chance caught a glimpse of her, and she went out on the. She was going across the highway.
Should have been hunting up here. I told you.
Well, she was going
You've seen
across.
a lot of deer.
I thought, well, I just barely did get a glimpse of her. And by that time I heard him grunt. I said, oh Lord, he's man.
There's a rub right there,
Hey.
way down there in the woods.
And he came out, and boy, all I could see was horns. Oh, I mean, he's a little spike.
Too happy. I called him. He couldn't even talk.
And he answered the phone, and all I could hear was,
Yeah, I told you when I told you.
I said, hello?
He done stiffened up, ain't he? Donald, you right in the way. What? Stud.
Hello, scrub head.
That's a stud. That's a stud.
That's the biggest, solidest horns.
That is a stud,
That
son.
is a big son of a gun, boy.
Mitchell. That actually, that may go more than 130. That deer's over 130.
That
Brandon
was,
said he let that 6-point walk.
God, look at
What
the
I-
mass on it. Look at the mass, man. Even in the pictures, I mean, it didn't look that big and as
Look
big
at
in
his
the pictures.
body.
Back yonder.
He's
how
a big
big his
stinking deer.
body is.
See what that tells you? Where should we be hunting?
Oh, down there?
No, up here.
Oh man,
No, where y'all at?
he said down there where y'all at.
First thing Donald said, how'd you know where to put that stand at, boy?
Well, let's just be honest. I told Daddy when I called Daddy, I said, Daddy, I tried to get him because he can't walk. I said, you know where he killed him, Daddy? He said, where? I said, right there where I told you put a stand at last year.
He didn't shoot him.
Mitchell, that's a freaking stud.
That is a
That is a freaking stud, man.
Look at
That's a
it.
stud.
How wide is that?
God, he's probably 17 at least.
18.
But his mass, I don't care about the width. That mass is,
He is
God, that's a
solid.
big stinking deer.
Hey, he come through there. Oh,
Right in the shoulder.
That's a pretty deer.
I didn't have a thing in the world to lean to. When he made it, he
So
came
when
out.
he didn't fall out of trees. How excited you got.
He made a circle and went right back in the woods. And then he came back out. And the does, they come on, like I say, they all filtered on out this way. Now I couldn't get on. I couldn't see him. By that time, he popped back up out the woods and I seen horns. I said, oh, Lord. And he was walking. He was steadily walking. I was trying to get on him and have no way to prop. I took it up on my hand and I was just leading him a little bit.
Did you ever stop him?
No, it didn't stop him.
Oh, you shot him while he was walking?
Should have run.
Stud, son.
He
I can't.
never-
Hey,
he never
I'm tickled to
slowed
death. That's a big deer. That is a big stinking deer.
He never
If
slowed
he'd had
down.
them other points, he'd have been a big 10.
Yeah, hey, nothing gone.
I'm telling you, dude, that deer. Just looking at that deer,
Yeah,
Ah,
that deer's 140. I will be willing to bet it.
on Mound and Mitchell.
nah, probably just
Cut his horns off.
European, yeah, cut his head.
I got salt in that truck.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Down Home Potted Meat, only made with the pure stuff.
Tell
You
'em,
know,
Mitchell.
rooters and
Hey.
snooters and pooters.